Hey guys, Bishmii back at again with another video. Bow, you know the vibes. And today, we have a Pack Nat Dex Draft League battle. Now, I'm in the Pack, another draft league, but this is for Showdown only. So we'll be using every Pokemon available to us. The thing is, we can't be using Terrestrialize or Dynamax or Z moves, but we can use things like Megas, Hisuian Pokemon, the whole 9 yards all in one place. So you know what, let's not waste any more time and getting to my battle versus Christian Deputy. Now this is week 1. So well, actually, hold on, looking at the two teams, right? Looking at it, my team is crazy. Tapu Lele, Landorus, Charizard, that's Mega Charizard X, Samurott, Hisuian, Ferrothorn, Darmanitan, Galar. My opponent Christian has Tapu Koko, Dragapult, Mega Medicham, Heatran, Gastrodon, and Serena. So looking at his team, like off the rip, he didn't have anything to switch into like Landorus. Like the best he could do is like revenge kill it, especially if I got in Landorus on something like Heatran, something like Tapu Koko. They couldn't really touch it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna lead it. So here we go. I lead Landorus as my opponent goes with the Tapu Koko lead. Now I'm like, yo, let me just swing an Earth Power. What's the worst he could do? He goes for a U-turn. I mean, Landorus is naturally slower than Tapu Koko. Brings in Serena. Serena, I don't know if that's a check. I mean, it took 31, which allowed it to die from the Sludge Wave. Now this is the Sheer Force Landorus, Sheer Force and Life Orb. Now the way he brought in that Dragapult, I have to assume that it was some type of choice, because only Specs or Band would kill from this point. I'm pretty sure if he was Scarfed, it wouldn't have killed. So saving my Landorus, I just wanted to switch out, and I believe he goes for an excellent play here. Goes for the U-turn, expecting me to switch out. I didn't want my guy to die. It takes some Iron Barb's trip. He brings a Heatran. Now Heatran is a fire type and Ferrothorn is a grass steel type. I obviously don't want to die to that. So I believe I go into my Zard here, because I also figured that he would set rocks, which a lot of people do on Showdown with especially Heatran, especially in front of a Ferrothorn. So I feel like Charizard was a great bring-in, getting it in before the rocks went up, and then also just in case he went for a fire type attack. So I bring in my Zard, he sets up the rocks, and I figured this is a perfect opportunity to go for this set that I seen a while ago. So I Mega Zard X, go for the Belly Drum, right? Sadly, I don't have any Berry because I need to be holding the Charizard X. He goes for the Toxic, right? I'm like, okay, my Charizard, I'm pretty sure I had what is it? Fire Punch, and I had Dragon Claw. I had the 2 stabs, right? So here I just go for Dragon Claw because I'm not sure if this guy's Flash Fire or not. We go for Dragon Claw, and now best case scenario, he switches out to Tapu Koko, right? And that's exactly what I got. He switched out to Tapu Koko, but I decided to go for Fire Punch this specific turn because I figured if he stayed in, I get a Flash Fire boost, and we get to see exactly what ability he's rocking. Also, I don't think he wanted his Heatran to take too much damage. I mean, granted, Heatran would have died to a Earth Power from Landorus anyways, but you know, we'll just let it play. So he brings the Tapu Koko, I land the Fire Punch, it kills it, right? So now I'm in a great position. Sadly, Charizard is toxic though. He's gonna bring in Dragapult again, and now I'm like, do I have to cut my losses here? He can easily go for a U-turn and I'll die to the toxic. He could go for literally any move, and I felt like especially if it was Scarfed, if it was faster than something, like it would have been in a worse scenario to switch out Charizard, because I definitely can't switch it back in. The rocks are up. I don't have any hazard removal unless I had defog on my Landorus, which I don't think I had. So he goes for the Shadow Ball. That's going to kill my Charizard. I just stayed in. And to revenge kill it, I bring in Samurott because I have an inkling that he is some type of choice, whether it's Specs or Scarf. So Shadow Ball being a ghost type attack, it's not going to affect my dark type Samurott. Samurott got this new ability called Sharpness, and it's what is it? Signature move, Ceaseless Edge, does a lot of damage to his team, and that's exactly what I decided to go for here. Ceaseless Edge also sets spikes, He brings in his Metacham, which is not a switch into the Samurott Hisuian. I get up 1 spike, and I reveal to be Life Orb. He brings back in Dragapult. Now, because Samurott is a dark type, a lot of dark types get this move called Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch gives you +1 priority, and that will make Samurott be faster than Dragapult. Also being a dark type, it's Stab, and I'd assume, and because I'm Life Orb, Dragapult is going to take a big chunk from this Sucker Punch and actually die. After that, I believe my opponent was too flustered to continue the battle. He sends in Heatran. I just swing on it with a Razor Shell, which also gets boosted by Sharpness, and this guy gets the Flame Body, which is pretty lucky. He brings a Gastrodon now, and that's going to be his last guy. But funny enough, Samurott gets the Grass Knot coverage, just like Palafin, and I figured if Samurott went down and went down, he decided to lay a layer of spikes, and I just click Grass Knot again, and I actually get a crit. So that's going to leave me to getting a 5-0 in week 1 of the pack national decks. Team is looking very strong. GG's to my opponent, Christian Deputy. I hope you guys enjoyed this, this little showdown coverage from another league that I was in. Like I said, I did the battles. I wasn't sure if I wanted to record, but here I am. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.